The COVID-19 health crisis has presented unique challenges to countries around the world. How can we, as civil society, help overcome these challenges now and ensure that we are ready for a post-COVID-19 society in the future? In his recent statement, Mr. Clement Voulet, the UN Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Peaceful Assembly and of Association, said,
"No country or government can solve the COVID-19 crisis alone. Civil society organizations should be seen as a strategic partner in the fight against the pandemic."
But civil society's ability to contribute to solutions has been limited by restrictive and hastily adopted emergency laws that many governments around the world have been introducing. We should organize our advocacy based on the 10 key principles that Mr. Voulet outlines in his statement. To ensure governments are living up to their human rights obligations during pandemics. Here are some of them.
Ensuring that new legal measures respect human rights. We must ensure that any emergency laws and regulations passed during public health emergencies fully respect our human rights. This includes consultations with civil society, where possible, before new measures are adopted. Any limitations on rights imposed must be in accordance with the principles of legality, necessity, and proportionality. This public health emergency should not be used as a pretext for infringement of rights. This crisis should not be used as a pretext to suppress rights, such as the rights to freedoms of peaceful assembly and of association, which we use to claim our rights. Any limitations imposed by governments during this time should be removed after the public health emergency ends.
Ensuring inclusive participation and the continuation of democratic processes. Active citizenship is key in times of crisis. Therefore, civil society organizations should be allowed to continue their work and provide social and humanitarian support to vulnerable communities. Democracy shall survive the crisis, and the public should not be set aside in the decision-making processes.
Freedoms of association and assembly must be guaranteed online. When physical assemblies are restricted, internet availability becomes even more crucial. States should avoid internet shutdowns during this time and take measures to ensure that affordable access to the internet is extended to all communities.
Freedom of expression must be ensured. The right of civil society actors, journalists, and human rights defenders to freely receive and provide information must be ensured during this time, as free flow of information should never be stopped. International solidarity is needed more than ever. Restrictions on civil society organizations' right to receive funding hinder their ability to effectively respond to the COVID-19 crisis.
Restrictions based on public health concerns may be justified when they are absolutely necessary and proportionate. But measures need to be taken to guarantee these freedoms to the greatest extent possible, which allow us to decide in what kind of post-pandemic world we would like to live. Click on the link in the video description to read the full set of guidelines by the UN Special Rapporteur Clement Voulet.